Well, hello my friends. In this video we are gonna create this amazing and beautiful landing page using just HTML and CSS. Well, as you can see, this landing page is really clean and beautiful. So if you want to learn how to create this landing page, stay tuned and let's have some fun. First of all, I'm gonna say how you guys can find this amazing SVG file. So if you wanna find this kind of SVG, you can go to undraw.co and in here search whatever you want. I'm gonna search location, for example, and as you can see, there are a lot of beautiful SVG files that you can use on your projects, and I'm just gonna use this file. You can download it as SVG and as a PNG file. So I downloaded before and I'm just gonna start create this amazing landing page. So let's get started. First, I'm gonna create a new folder. I change the name of the folder and I open this with VS Code. So in here I just create an index file, index.html, and second of all I'm gonna create a style.css file. In here I'm just gonna add an exclamation mark and hit tab. I copy and paste the title. Second of all, I'm just gonna link our style.css file, and after that I'm just gonna add a Google font. So in here I just search for Google font. So I remove all of my font. In here I just search for Open Sans, and in here maybe I need light, regular, I add regular, also I add bold and I add extra bold. So in here I'm just gonna copy this link and paste it in my project before our style.css. So in here in the body tag I'm just gonna create a landing dash page div, and in this div I'm just gonna create a container div, and after that in the container div I'm just gonna add our header. I add a div with class of header area, and in here I'm just gonna add a div for our logo, and in our logo I'm just gonna add your website. Also I cut this and I add a bold tag and I add our website in the bold tag. I hit save again, and after that I'm just gonna add our nav bar. Also guys, in here we can use nav except div, it's okay. So after that in here I'm just gonna add a UL with class of links, and in our UL I'm just gonna add an li with home. I copy this and I said about us. After that I say work. I'm gonna add info in here and I'm gonna add get started. Alright, now we have our header and our nav. It's time to go live, so I hit go live, and in here we can see our website now. So get back in here. So after our nav, it's time to add a div class hero, and in here I just gonna add an info div, and in the info I'm just gonna add an h1 tag, and I copy and paste our title in here. After that I add a p, and I said lorem ipsum. It's save, and I add a button with title of button name. Alright, after that, after this div, after our info, let's find it. Alright, after our info div, I'm just gonna add a div with class of image, and in here I'm just gonna add an img tag. So I'm just gonna go to our folder. I create a new folder with img, and I copy our svg file and paste it here. Alright, now getting back to our code. In here I'm just gonna add our img folder, and after that the name of our svg. So getting back to our HTML file, now we can see all the HTML that we need. So it's time to add some style to our project. First of all, I'm started with deleting the default styles of the browser. So I said padding 0, margin 0, and box sizing border box. After that I say body font family open sans, and for the alternative I just add sans serif. I said color sharp 2f 2e41, and after that I'm just gonna add background color sharp fff or white. I said img max width 100%, and after that I say ul list style none. Okay, now it's time for our container. I said dot container, and I add width of 1280 pixel and padding right 1 rem and padding left 1 rem, and I say margin auto. So let's get back to our page. Now we can see our container div, it's the center of our screen. So getting back to our code, in here I said header area, display flex, and justify content space between. After that I add padding top 25 pixel, and I said position relative. After that I said dot header area logo dot logo. I say text transform uppercase, and after that I say font style italic, margin top 10 pixel, and font size would be 1.3 rem, and I set width 20%. All right, after that I say dot header area logo. So I say dot header area dot links, and I say width 80%, text align right, and display flex, flex direction row, align items center, and justify content flex end. I hit save. Getting back to our, now we can see our header kind of is completing. All right, getting back to our code. After that I say dot header area dot links li. So I say margin left 30 pixel and cursor pointer. After that I say, let me copy this and paste it here. In here I say last child, and for the last child we are gonna create a bottom of an li. So I say border 0, I say border radius maybe 20 pixel, and padding would be 10 pixel, 18 pixel. After that I say color white, and I say background color would be 6C63FF. Now technically our header is done. So getting back to our code, it's time for hero tag. I gonna add display flex, and after that I'm gonna add justify content space between. After that I'm gonna add align items center, and I say margin top 150 pixel. All right, after that it's time to hero title dot hero dot info. Of course I say padding right 10%, and after that I'm just gonna copy this and paste it here. After that I'm just gonna add some style to the title. I say font weight 800, font size 2.8 rem, margin bottom 1.5 rem, and line height would be 1.4. Okay, after that I copy this, paste it here, and I just gonna add some style to our p tag. All right, so I set line height 1.6, font size 0.95 rem, and color would be sharp 5D 5D 5D, basically a gray color. I hit save. Now it's time to see our landing page. We are kind of done, and the only thing is left is our button. So getting back to our code, I say dot hero dot info button, border 0, border radius 2 rem, and I'm just gonna add a padding of 1 rem and 2 rem. After that I'm just gonna say margin top 2 rem. After that I'm just gonna add cursor pointer color of white and background color of purple. After that I say font size 1 rem, and we're done. All right, now we're done. You can see we create a beautiful landing page that you can use for your projects. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. I see you on the next video.